Uh, Today I want to discuss Medicare. This goes out to all the expats living around the world that's decided to make some other country their retirement home instead of America. Think about it. I'm living in the Philippines. This is something that's probably came across the mind of every expat that's ever moved to a foreign country to retire. Think about it. There's thousands of Filipino Americans living in America, working in America right now, but when they retire, a lot of them want to move back home near their family and retire. And if they can't get their Medicare, well, that's been kind of a waste. Well, it has been introduced in the past to let other countries cover Medicare, and I reckon it got put on the back burner. But I'm going to read some of this, and I done lost my place now. May the 23rd, 2025, it has been reintroduced to the House Appropriations Committee in the 2026 fiscal year Labor, Health, Human Services, Education Appropriations Budget Bill. A man, an ex-Army man living in Guam's the one that brought this to Washington, and it makes sense. I mean, this is something that everybody has thought about that's living abroad, and a lot of people wish they had, because without the Medicare, that leaves us to trying to get some type of insurance that will cover us in the case of an emergency while living in other countries. So I'm going to read some more here. It says the chance of final passage are excellent. We are anticipating enthusiastic support of 1 million American seniors overseas, including the 9 million U.S. voters in 12 countries. More importantly, our sponsors estimate billions of dollars in Medicare costs being saved in the coming years. According to Eric Litcha, the group organizer, the pilot program legislation is expected to be marked up and approved in the Appropriations Committee in early September. The full portability text is follows. I'm going to read the first little bit here. The committee urges the Department of Human Health and Human Services, HHS, through the Centers for Medicare and Medicare Services, CMS, to ensure that all American taxpayers are entitled to receive their earned Medicare benefits regardless of geographic location. Where such allowances may result in the cost savings associated with the Medicare Trust Fund. Think about it. You paid into this Medicare all your working career, but if you're living in a foreign country, say like the Philippines, the medical cost here is way less than what it would be in America. So they're actually going to save money. If you go to a hospital here in the Philippines, instead of in America, it's going to save them money. I mean, it's outstanding, the difference in pay that you'd have to pay a hospital or doctor in America as compared to here in the Philippines. I've done a little bit of checking around because, I'm getting up there in age and I want to know how much it would cost me if I need to go to a doctor, and it's really surprising. Here in Manila, we have the St. Luke's Medical Center, which is, from what I hear, supposed to be the top of the line hospital with all the modern technology and equipment that any other hospital would have. English speaking doctors. A lot of the doctors were trained in America. Some of them are Filipino doctors, some of them are even American, German, French doctors. So, and like I said, the cost is substantially less than what you would pay in the U.S. So yeah, that would save them money. Here in the description, I'm gonna drop a link to these articles I'm reading so y'all can check it out yourself. So don't believe in what I say or any other YouTuber says. Check it out for yourself. But these are the articles. I'm gonna put a link so y'all can read them for yourself and see what y'all think. I can tell you the first one's easy to remember. It's U.S. Medicare ph.gov. I mean, or no, not gov, but org, O-R-G, organization. But and like I say, I'll put a link down there for y'all to check it out. Y'all can read it for yourself. This is something I'd heard about it, and I started doing a little research on, and it'd be a good thing for me. You know, I have certain issues that I'd need to get checked out, and it would cost me a good chunk of money to get insurance here in the Philippines, just so I could go to the doctor. And as y'all know, here in the Philippines, before you leave the hospital, you have to pay. I mean, you know, you don't just turn it over to the insurance and go home. You got to pay them before you leave the hospital. So anyway, this is something I wanted to bring up to everybody's attention, and I imagine before long you'll be seeing a bunch of different channels talking about it. But I'm not no expert on government stuff, but it's just something I heard and I wanted to check out, and I wanted to pass that information along with y'all. So if y'all want any more information on this, let me know. I'll try to look up what I can, or you can look it up yourself, either way. So if y'all like what you're hearing, please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Good day.